Wizards, welcome back to the council. Wizard 138 here with another player draft. This is the Wizard Cup that we play on Wednesday nights. If you ever want to be part of a player draft, feel free to come to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Wizard138. We do this live, so there's a mistake in my intro, but here we are. I'm not going to re-edit it, so we're just jumping into a player draft. I do host it, and we have a lot of fun with it. So we're going to be doing our ready check. And we're going to be doing Lord of the Rings. This is a Swiss format draft. So we do have 3 rounds, which is, I think, for 8 people, fun because you get a chance to play the deck, even if you get mana screwed or color screwed or your deck just doesn't work out. You still get to play 3 rounds, and we have a lot of fun. So it is something that I enjoy. And I do this live, I do the recordings live, I break them up into videos that we then upload to YouTube, and this is going to be one of those. So appreciate all the players showing up on time, and we're going to get started a draft in 3, 2, 1, draft. So we have Sauron's Ransom. Choose an opponent to look at the top 4 cards of your library. Is this a draw spell? They split them, and then you get to take 2, which is fine. There is Frodo Baggins. 2 mana, 1/3. When it or another legendary creature enters the battlefield and your control ring tempts you, as long as Frodo is your ring bearer, it must be blocked if able, which means you can make Frodo unblockable. There's not a good removal spell here. Book of Miserable is okay. Battlescarred Goblin I enjoy quite a lot, but it is just a bear. I mean, I don't like going into 2 colors right away, but there's not a lot here. We could go into food. Was this like food ring temp, which you don't ring tempt all that often in green white, I suppose. I don't know that I want to just take a single color in Book of Miserable either, because it's fine but not super exciting. We can just go into Sauron's Ransom. I am playing a Dimir deck right now that we have fun with this card, but it is just a draw spell. Sure. Boromir is pretty okay. We want to try to be 3 colors. What else do we have? We have an Easterling Vanguard. Treason of Isengard is okay. I've started to have fun with this card. I have 2 of them in the same deck as the Sauron's Ransom, so that's kind of nice. Sam's Rescue. Dreadful as a Storm, not really. Second Breakfast. Boromir is probably the best card. 3 mana, 3/3 with Vigilance. You can sacrifice it to protect all your other creatures. It's pretty powerful. We don't know they're going to be blue or black or either of those, so take the best card. Lost to Legend. Bill. 2 mana, 2/1. When it becomes blocked, choose create a treasure or target player opponent gains control of target horse you control. Sure. We can play Summoned by Orcs. I played that card incorrectly, but you can also take the Shire. Shire is really grindy, good in the food deck, which is green-white. I'm almost thinking about taking the Bill Ferny. I don't know, honestly, what blue-white is really supposed to be. Bill is just okay. But I suppose if we some sort of Esper list or something. Meriadoc Brandy Book. For 1 or more halflings control attack a player, create a food. Like the Deathless is pretty good. Improvised Club is pretty okay. There's a Lorien Revealed. There's a Fog. We don't have any removal yet. We have a card draw spell. Sort of. Maybe an aggro card. We could take a Meriadoc. A lot of legendaries. But the Deathless is pretty good, though. But it'd be our 4th color. I guess Meriadoc is also a 4th color. We could hold close to blue. Also fixes our mana for blue. We can try the Gwaiher. We also take the Troll. 12 Khazad-dûm is quite the finisher I've been finding. But we can also take the Gwaiher. There's also Banish from Edoras. Perhaps we take this. And we try some blue-white. We might be able to wheel the bird. The bird is not all that exciting for a lot of decks. Let's just take the removal spell. Well, now we can take the bird. There is an East Market Cavalier. There's a Delighted Halfling. Wow. Maybe we should have been the Halfling deck. This is really late. Can we take the Delighted Halfling here? We can. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? We should have taken the Mariodoc though, right? We could still be green-white, but the Gwaiher, I don't know how to pronounce it. Pretty okay. The Delighted Halfling is very good. Taking a Kingfisher. Over everything else. Taking another Kingfisher. There's also a Bag-End Porter and a Stew the Conies. Interesting. I do like the other Kingfisher though. We're just taking a Nimrodal Watcher. Some Knights. Knights are a good follow-up to the Kingfisher, I suppose. Well, I guess we're only blue. Here's an Isengard, also okay. Well, here we are. Decidedly green now. We can attack with the Lookout and the Nimrodal, and make this unblockable. We can also just take the Galadriel Guide. Mirkwood Spider, also an option. Sure, we'll take the Huron. This is a little unfortunate. We actually have like a draw option better than the Grey Havens Navigator. Draw payoff, I mean. So since we are doing this live, even though we're uploading it to YouTube as a video, we do stream this on Twitch, and I record these live and upload them for YouTube viewers. If you guys like and subscribe and have any comments on our drafting process, I will also upload the games into a playlist so you guys can check out the whole draft all together, and we will go from there. If I make any comments towards chat, it can be taken as YouTube viewers or as anybody in chat that is interested in having a conversation. But I do respond to chat as well because I do enjoy involving them in our drafting process. Horn of Gondor. I heard this card was good. When enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. 3 and tap, create X 1/1 human soldier creature tokens or X. Oh, okay. The card is really good. Unfortunately, we're not in humans, but it just goes off by itself. So let's just take Horn of Gondor because that seems ridiculous. I didn't really look it to see what else was in that, but Horn of Gondor was obviously the answer. Glorious Gale is pretty good. Council's Deliberation also would be okay, but we might be able to wheel this. So same thing with Soothing of Smeagol. I found Glorious Gale to be pretty okay. I've fallen behind before with this, and it doesn't seem to do all that well, but I think we're going to try it and wheel one of these other instants. I hope I can wheel one of the instants. Black has a couple good cards here. Unfortunately, we'll probably just wheel the Guide and the Deceive the Messenger, but there's a Mariodoc Brandybuck. Bag-End Porter would also be an option. Blue Wind would be okay. Ringo South. Not a huge fan of that. Info deck and the bird decks are still open. Interesting how this one comes out. Yeah, I think we're. I mean, blue was definitely open in pack one. I don't know if we should have been green blue, but the Delighted Halfling is really good. So, and it was super late too. That was the other thing. It was super late. Now black looks open, like red black looks open because of course it does. We can take the Gladirum bow.
I have no memory of this place.
Hey, Katie with the resub, 14 months. I appreciate Katie. Cheers. Thank you very much. Cheers. We are in the middle of making a YouTube video and the Wizard Cup at the same time, which is awesome. Love it. I do enjoy the fact that I can make these videos live and share them with people on YouTube now. It is quite enjoyable. I guess we just take another guide. It's okay. It's a 4-mana 3/4. Wish it was a 4-mana 4/4. The bow is also okay. I guess I could have taken the Watcher. We're also listening to Lord of the Rings music while we're drafting Lord of the Rings. Hey, there's a finisher. Quick Beam, Upstart, Ent. Definitely taking that. If you haven't seen this card, Hoya, Quick Beam is a mini overrun. 6 mana, 5/6 when enters the battlefield, or any other tree folk, by the way. 2 creatures you control gain +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. So mini overrun on a stick, not bad. Born Upon a Wind. You may cast spells this turn as though they had flash. Draw a card. Huh. I've not seen that card. Probably not great. But I like the idea of it. I probably am supposed to just take these Watchdogs. Although we're not going to have a ton of food. Like green white wood. So his Watchdogs are mostly just the 2/2. I really want to take this Born Upon a Wind. You can cast any spells though they had flash. How about we take the Generous Ends and we go Quick Beam into Generous End? Also, we can cycle it for a forest. that's the other option. The downside is that we cycle it for a forest. Treason of Isengard, also okay. Surrounded by Orcs, also okay. We're not really amassing in this deck, so let's just take the Generous Ends. Ooh, Chance-Met Elves. Now we need our scry options. Wizard Rockets. Now we definitely need to scry more often. Glorfindel, a Spider. Like Treason. I have a deck that has 2 Treasons in it, and I have looped them to make a really, really large creature. Let's take the Spider over Glorfindel. Glorfindel is not as good as Chance-Met Elves, so... Wizard ask how much am I... It's not rude, but I will tell you about it later. Let's take the Deliberation. I also like Surrounded by Orcs. I've gotten a couple mill wins with Surrounded by Orcs by making like really large orcs and milling back on it. Bag and Porter did wheel, which I'm happy about. Revive the Shire. Probably not playing any of these cards, so we'll just take it. We don't have much for sideboard. But we do have almost a 2-pack deck. All these cards are fine to be played. The Bath Song is pretty good. There's no Generous Ent, which is okay. Red Black. We've opened a lot of Red Black. When this enters the battlefield and whenever the opponent draws a card, except for the first one they draw each of their draw steps, it deals 1 damage to any target and a mass. Whoa. And it has flash. Whoa. That card is... I've never seen that card. That card is sweet. So it's a 2-mana 1/1 and a 1/1. And if you do it in response to a draw spell, you just like... You get to continue doing it. Man, that's so good. We did not wheel the... We don't have any interaction, I suppose, do we? Ooh. Can I really take this Bath Song instead of taking the Soothing? I literally have no... I have no removal spells and no interaction. I am at the mercy of playing playing my spells. Oh boy. Well, we can take the soothing, but Bat Song is really good. It is a bit more for grindy decks, and we're kind of more like turn our stuff sideways in tempo. Ooh. Fanghorn the Tree Shepherd, also a tree folk. Tree folk, you have control of vigilance. Whenever one or more tree folk you control attack, add twice so much mana. You don't lose unspent mana. Also 4/10. Green is wide open. It might be. I do work really early tomorrow. Ens Fury also, I think I'm supposed to take the Ens Fury over the Fangorn. I don't think I'm supposed to take the Fangorn, chat. I'm probably supposed to take Ens Fury. Oh well. You take a Glorious Gale. We can take a Willow Wind. Bloodborne the Wise. I guess we could go a little more scry rather than draw and just like cut the knights and play the Celeborn. Probably better. Dunedain Rangers, Birthday Escape, Guardian. You take a flyer. I don't think blinking things is that great for us, right? The answer is not really. We could take the Dunedain Rangers. I think I'd maybe just take the Birthday Escape though. I don't really know why. We're not playing the Knights anymore. Maybe we just want another 4-mana 4/4. Yeah, it is Vigilance Chirp style, but I don't think that's what we want. If I was gonna take a flyer, let's take the Willow Wind. Wow. Just taking another Glorious Gale. I think we could take a bow, but take the Glorious Gale. Another Bath Song, eh? Man. We could also just take the Woes Pathfinder and get into Quick Beam and Fangorn a little bit quicker. We have the deleted halfling. Let's take the Pathfinder. Let's see if our ramp actually gets us there. There's a Goldberry. Sorry. I do think Goldberry works well, but there's a chance Met Elves, and we are scrying at least somewhat. And Chance Met Elves can get out of hand if you scry enough. Let's take the Knots. Speaking of scrying, there is a Kingfisher. Although Goldberry and the End Drop Basin, pretty sweet combo, but let's take the Knots. We have quite a few Kingfishers already. Taking the Generous End. Shortcut to Mushrooms. I found Shortcut to Mushrooms to be not as good as I was hoping it would have been. So we're just cutting that. I probably should have taken the Willow Wind just as a so my opponents couldn't have it, but and we're not playing the Farmer. I probably shouldn't play the Born Upon a Wind either. Really sad that I'm not playing that card. Maybe we don't play Spider. Let's not play Deliberation either. We'll cut a land. We just have to find one more card to cut. I don't even know who we're playing in round one. Alright, so let's export this to Arena real quick. I don't like building on the website. We do use draftmancer.com for the draft and matcharena.com for our pairings. If anybody is interested in joining a player draft, that is what we do. Draft all of our things. 6 rares. Okay. Let's add lands. We'll cut 1 land for sure, because we have the 2 Generous Ends and the Lorien Revealed. I guess we have to make it 7/9 because of the Fangorn and the Quick Beam, but we have a lot of like 1 like early. No, let's do 8/8. We do have 2 Generous Ends that we can cycle to get our forest, so we just gotta cut 1 more card. Chat. Bill Fernie, not super amazing. Only it's unfortunate it's not blocked or becomes when it blocks or becomes blocked. Because how often is this thing going to turn sideways? And it is just a 2-mana 2/1. But it does make a treasure if they ever block it. But our opponent's just going to be like, oh, I'll just take 2. If we can make it our ring bearer, that's one thing, but maybe we just cut the bill. We have a lot of other better things to do like later on. Maybe on the play we bring Bill in. Yeah, it's looking at the exact same thing. Oh yeah? Crazy. Alright. This is Wizard. For anybody watching on YouTube, this is our 91st Wizard Cup. We've been doing this for a long. We do 1 a week. We've been doing. Do the math on how many times we've had a Wizard Cup if we do them once a week. We've been doing it for a long time. So if anybody is in the comments, wants to find out where we do this and wants to be part of our player draft, there'll be a link in the description to my Twitch stream. You can follow us there. I also have a Discord. You can join us. And we'll catch you guys next time, maybe. All right, YouTube. See you in the next one.